Now for today's video, your boy is going to be showing you guys his 6'9" lockdown defender build that I will be showing more in season 2. I just wanted to show you guys this build because honestly, I'm getting a little bit tired of playing the big position no matter if I'm the 4 or the 5. Especially since by the time season 2 is here, a lot of changes are expected to be made, especially on the defensive side of the ball. Sadly, your boy don't have any gameplay for this particular one because I didn't plan on recording any gameplay for this build because I wanted to wait till season 2. But regardless, I cannot wait to show you guys my rebirth 6'9" lockdown defender build that will get around 7 to 10 cap breakers. And that's just me just saying off of the top of the dome, and that's not even talking about the build specialization cap breakers or even future cap breakers when it comes to the season or even the rep. YouTube, what's good with y'all boys, man? It is your boy BasedSaeedYT and back with a brand new video. Now, like I was saying, man, I will be showing you guys my 6'9" lockdown defender build that is honestly a versatile defender build that honestly gets 99 block, legend paint patroller, and all that type of stuff. And defensively, it will have a lot more legend badges once I will talk about it on the builder. If y'all boys really did enjoy this video, man, make sure y'all boys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel, boys are new, turn on the post notifications if y'all boys really did enjoy this video, man. All the help out the channel, a ton man is on the grind to 800 subscribers, bro. We have no particular gameplay for this builder, so make sure y'all boys enjoy it. And season 2 is literally about less than 2 weeks away. And I hope y'all ready for season 2, because I ain't gonna lie, I'm expecting a whole bunch of changes and a whole bunch of new builds. So let's get straight into the builder, man. All right, man. So we are officially on to the builder, and just like I said in the intro, I am not showing no gameplay on this build. I will be showing more gameplay on this build in season 2 because I have not even touched a single game when it comes to this build because I'm grinding the defensive specialization on another build that I will be showing you guys the next week. So just expect me to show you guys more builds for y'all boys to make in season 2 because I am expecting a lot of changes to happen in season 2, especially defensively. This build will be at a small forward, 6'9" or 7'3" wingspan, and we will put the weight all the way down to 186, and so that we can get that 92 perimeter defense. Now, last year I did make a 6'10" lockdown build, and I was thinking about making a 6'10" lockdown this year again, but I had some misinformation about this year. I thought 6'10" locks was able to get on-ball minutes. I heard that was a rumor, but that's not the case this year, and I decided this year to just make things a little bit more differently. I will make this 6'9" lockdown build so that I can get on-ball minutes as a badge. Now, to go straight into the attributes, I want you guys to understand this build will have 7 to 10 cap breakers. So if you have around 7 to 10 cap breakers, I highly recommend you guys to make this type of build, but it's just my honest opinion. My playing style might be different from y'all's, but me personally, I think regardless of your playing style, this is probably the best way to make this lockdown build. Even if you guys probably already seen this already, I've seen a few lockdown builds very similar to this at 6'9". I like taller locks because, especially this year, since height matters and apparently like positioning matters. So with a 7'3" wingspan and you're 6'9", you're able to guard multiple positions, 1 through 4, maybe even 5 if you're smart. Now let's go straight into the finishing. And I keep messing that up. Every time I do a builder video, I always mess this part up. Like, holy. We will start off with the close shot at a 65, put the driving layup at a 45. We will put the driving dunk at a 65. We will have a 50 standing dunk since our finishing isn't all that. And then we will have a 38 post control. Now, like I said, think about this build with cap breakers. I will be talking about more cap breakers towards the end. But I believe what I was going to do was I was going to put certain cap breakers on to defense and possibly shooting, but probably not shooting. And whatever I have left, I will put towards my driving layup and dunk so that I can get some more better animations. Especially since in season 2, I'm pretty sure we will have another cap breaker at level 40. And then if you're still part of a crew, you can still get more cap breakers. And especially during the rep rewards, you can get more cap breakers. Like for me, I'm close to get to starter 5, so I'm going to get 3 more cap breakers. So that's why I say think about this from 7 to 10. 10 at the very max once I get my +3 from starter 5. Now for the shooting part of this build, we will max out the 3-pointer at an 80. We're going to leave the mid-range at a 70. And then we're going to put the free throw up to a 72. Now for the shooting part, we're only going to be focusing on just a couple of badges. Like we have set shot specialist on silver and deadeye on bronze. I think set shot specialist, especially once you have your max +2 perk, no matter if you choose the shooting specialization or from the max plus 2 from the season, you can put your max plus 2 on set shot specialist so that it can be on Hall of Fame. But me personally, I'm going to put it on defense for this particular build so that I can get certain badges from gold to legend or maybe gold to Hall of Fame. Now for the playmaking part, this one really isn't too crazy, but we're just going to talk about it anyways. We're going to have a 52 speed with ball. We are going to leave the ball handle at a 47 since I don't even expect to even dribble the ball on this build. And we're going to have a 60 pass accuracy so that we can somewhat be effective passing the ball. Do not expect this build to be any type of ISO dribbling lockdown. This is just a catch and shoot 3-and-D level, 3-and-D elite level lockdown defender build. So don't expect anything when it comes to dribbling. But passing, I'm pretty sure you can still be serviceable passing at 60. I have a current power forward lockdown that I currently am using just to grind my build specialization. And it has like a 29, and it's not horrible, but you can get a lot of turnovers. So from a 60 perspective, I believe it is better. Now, talking about the rebounding part, because I do want to save the defensive part for last, we are going to put the defensive rebound at an 85, and we're going to leave the defensive rebound at a 60. And on this build, I'm assuming you will be playing the 4 at times. You will get box out beast on gold, and then rebound chaser on silver. And if you have a max plus 1 perk on from the seasonal or wherever the case is, you can even put this badge onto gold. Now, going straight into the physicals, we will have the speed at an 82. I think this would be the fastest build that I would have so far on a 2K so far. We have our agility max out at 85, max out the strength at a 72 so that we can get certain badges with on a bronze or silver. And also, this build really isn't going to have that much high strength because I sacrifice my strength for the perimeter defense so that we can get on-ball minutes onto gold and then to legend once I talk about it. So this build will have a 72 strength, but even with a 72 strength, I still believe you will be solid enough, especially if it could go back really quickly. You can still get the buff body type, so I believe this will be fine regardless. And then closing out, when it comes to our vertical, it would be an 85 vertical so that we can get some really crazy block animations. Now for the defensive part of this build is going to be really nice in defense, in my honest opinion. We're going to max out the interior defense at an 89. We're going to put our perimeter defense at a 91. I'm going to talk about that in just a second. We will leave our defense. We will be leaving our steal at a 85. I don't know why I said defense or something. I don't know. I was still thinking about defensive rebound or perimeter defense.
Dumbass motherfucker.
And then to close things out, we should have our block to a 94. Now let's talk about cap breakers, man. So honestly, my whole goal with this build is to put my specialization onto defense so that I can get more cap breakers, and also I will have max plus 1 and max plus 2 perk on permanent. So for cap breakers, my plan is to use 4 regular cap breakers onto my block so that this can be onto Hall of Fame, and then I will leave the 2 defensive cap breakers that you get from the specialization for perimeter defense and block so that it could be maxed out at 99 and 92. So expect my 1 cap breaker so that this challenger badge will be onto gold for the build specialization, and then another cap breaker from my defensive specialization so that this will be to 99. So this build will have a 98 block before I even finish out the cap breakers. Also, for the rest of the cap breakers, I did plan on using the rest onto free throw so that my free throw rating could be up so that I can make more free throws. I didn't expect anything to get from rebounds or even my physicals. If you guys want me to do anything from my physicals, let me know down in the comments. But playmaking wise, I don't even care about dribbling. Passing should be fine. So if you guys want to change it up when it comes to your cap breakers, that's up to y'all. But the rest will be leaning towards my driving layup and dunk. So I believe, if I'm correct, this will be 4. This will be not touch. So the rest will literally just be 4 if we're including 2 here. So we will put 2 into our driving layup, which I don't know the rating, and then we will have 2 towards our driving dunk, or 1 if it gives us to 75, but most likely 2. And when it's all said and done, this build has shades of OG Anunoby, Cooper Flag, and this is a defensive menace badge, defensive menace badge, defensive menace badge.
Uh-oh, reach retard alert.
If y'all boys are ready for that defensive demon gameplay, spam at the like button, because I ain't gonna lie, once season 2 is here, bro, I'm gonna fully grind the specialization so that I can get my cat burgers and max plus 1-2 perks on permanent, and we just finna go crazy, bro, because I ain't gonna lie, this build is gonna be crazy, especially in that rec center, bro. I cannot. Make sure y'all boys hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you boys are new, turn on post notifications, if y'all boys rated, enjoyed this video, and I'm out, man.